Hello, good evening, and welcome to TOD Plays Games, where we're back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. We're in the Hallowmire. We are mucking around with veil fire and zombies and all kinds of crazy things, so it's promising to be a pretty fun stream so far. Welcome Catherine, welcome Mike, hope you're both doing well. Although Catherine, sounds like you're having an interesting day. All the best to hubby. And I hope it's not too serious and you get sorted soon. It's never good to hear. And he doesn't seem to be having much luck with cars at the minute, does he? But yeah, hope he has a speedy recovery. And you get sorted soon. Or he gets sorted soon. I know you're just along for the company, but fingers crossed for you. You think Perlo likes this place because it's raining? I mean, it's just another bath that he really didn't need to take. Oh, white flowers. I should probably check what we were actually doing, shouldn't I? We were going after the camp. But we need to go and challenge this guy. Locate the Anvar outpost. Yeah, okay. We can do that. I thought going into the water meant that 7 stone from that one pickup. That seems pretty generous. Look, I'm going to struggle with my words tonight, guys. I'm really sorry. My brain hasn't switched on today at all. So please bear with me. Come on, zombies. Come on, zombies. That was my kill, Varric. Nice. Oh, I'm poisoned. How am I poisoned? Did we get the bigger radius thing? No. There's a chest up there. That's another one of those things. Watchtower things. This area reminds me of somewhere. It's got a little bit of the a little bit of Halo CE. What is that thing? Some sort of armadillo creature. With a lot... Oh, wow, it has a lot of armor. Absolutely. Maybe shouldn't have picked a fight with this thing. Bull's doing good work. I like having melee hitters, big melee hitters in our party. I can almost forgive him for his choice of voice actor. Ah, okay. So chat, tell me what your plans are for the weekend. And tell me what you think Perlo should be doing this weekend. Because he's clearly not going to be doing much interesting, is he? He's probably going to go back to Haven and just lounge about, thinking about not having a bath. I think we're going to look at respecking our characters. That's rift stuff. Is there a rift here? No. Interesting. Reminds you of your army service. In a bog surrounded by mosquitoes. Yeah. That doesn't sound like fun. And it pretty much describes this place quite well. They're the only skills I feel like I ever need. Them and parry. I do parry quite a lot when I remember I've got it. Yeah, it's Dark Souls type enemies, isn't it? It's constantly spawning. They always come back. Oh, well, it's dead. Soulless absolutely butchered it. Missed, but it was dead. Right, Soulless, I need you up here. How can I do it from that? Apostate Widris Tome. See if we can get this before they show up. Balefire and the Fallow Mare. Oh, hello. Level 9. That's our level, isn't it? Nice, good work. Nicely done. We have a pretty good team at the minute. We have a very good team, I think. I'm not even missing Cassandra. I mean, yeah, interesting is, yeah. I think Solus dropped the torch anyway, didn't he? Pretty sure he was popping spells off. Right, let's get this loot. We're going to go and get that other camp, and then that's at least one quest done in this area. Will we need to come back to this place? Like, is there constant repetition of every area that you go to, or are some areas just a one-off? Because I can't really imagine a reason for us to come back unless we fail the quest.
You want to set up camp?
Note from a scout. Probably should have read it. Perlo doesn't read. He can, chat, before you start. He can read. He just chooses not to.
Nothing to report, sir.
Have we got anything to pop in here? Yes. Crafted. Anything to report before I go to bed?
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
More geological survey. Diseased tissue and elf root. Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for diseased tissue. And I don't need to rest because we've got all our potions back. Yeah, that we didn't carry that torch with us. We'd left it behind. I'm going to keep this party for now. I think Bull could be quite good for Anvar. And we obviously need Varric.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
Well, the Avar do... Well, they play differently, don't they? But the rules of combat are the same for everywhere, right? If you take a hostage, it's not like you take them to eat when they still have value. Not that the Avar's a cannibal, but you know, you've heard things. Not romancing bull. That's like saying romance Vega. You just... no. It's toe curling, but the bad kind of toe curling. He's not woman enough for me. And he's not redhead enough. Polo is exclusively all about redheads until somebody else catches his attention. He's not. He's not picky. Right, let's pop this. What is a Sky Watcher?
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
That's not quite how I thought they'd talk.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Do it. Call it. I want to see Solus rip this guy in half.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Hold on, you're a Sky Watcher and... that was close. And you're telling me to watch the water? Oh, apparently I've leveled up. But I'm the only one. Wow. Nice. He's even helping us fight. That's kind of cool. That was some skill right there. I waited till the perfect moment. I don't mind this guy. I thought Avar were like Kunari, but they're clearly not.
Lady of the Skies, you can mend the gaps in the air.
Pretty great.
Aye.
Oh,
Farewell, then.
I thought we'd have some sort of conversation, but no, apparently not. Aiding hell, mate, you can mend the hole in the sky. Oh, by the way, I've got nothing interesting to say to you. Oh, corpse heart, grim. Have we ever met an Anvar before? And where am I going to find diseased tissue? Oh, from the corpses in... oh. That means I've got to take a bath to go and get it. What was that? Did I give Solus fire powers? Ah, beat you to it, Bolt. I'm going to see if I can go straight through. Oh, they're different. They're Avar, whatever they're called. Do we really need to kill them? Surely we can all be friends. I think Bull just exploded them. Right, let's focus on trying to find this tissue. No. Let's... I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's just aimlessly walk around until everyone else levels up, and then we'll level them all up together. Guys, someone's shooting at me. Do your jobs. Come on. Honestly. I really like when enemies get frozen in midair of falling and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. The magic stuff in this, while it doesn't seem overly great for someone like me who doesn't really like magic, seeing it in action, it's very cool.
Quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
That sundered thing, once you get it off, the twin strike when you're invisible, is really, really... That was my kill. Really, really powerful. How did you miss? Has everybody else leveled up yet? No. Nice. Solus is doing work. I'll give him that. You got any flesh? Spirit essence. I'm sure we'll need that at some point. No, I'm not a magic guy. I don't understand Harry Potter. I don't understand... like, Gandalf... stick-wielding magic spell stuff. It doesn't interest me. I'm more of a sword and board guy. I like swords. I like Warlock and that kind of style where you've got a warrior who can also do a bit of magic. What was the TV show? The Australian thing from about 10-15 years ago. Legend of the Seeker, was it? With the guy that played Haldir in Lord of the Rings. That kind of stuff is cool because it's a guy with a cool sword who can also do magic. I like that, which is why the Arcane Warrior sings to me. But yeah, just spells just bore me. Oh yeah, Gandalf is awesome. Absolutely agree that Gandalf is awesome. But he's awesome because of how he's written, rather than... That's a bear. But I love Aragorn. Aragorn's my favourite character. Aragorn and Eomer. Bull, you can take potions too, yes? Yes, you can. Bull's potions aren't set up right. Behaviors. 50% HP threshold. Yes. Don't know if that skill does a lot of damage. I definitely think we do better when we have black shield, black wall, black whatever around. Black bull? No. Black wall? Black wall, isn't it? The Guardian. The Grey Warden. Him taking damage and also dishing out quite a lot is really strong. Oh, guys. Uncle, I was hiding surprised between the rocks when I heard voices from the windmill to the west. It was the horned men again. There's more of them now. I have to see if anyone is still alive in the village. I'm sorry, but I swear I will be careful. Battle mage armor. Blackwall, that's the guy. I'm going to get his name wrong quite a bit, I think. Oh, you should be wearing that. They're kind of comparable, aren't they? Why would mage robes have strength if you can't swing a sword with them? Oh, he's human only for that one. Okay, well, screw that idea. I don't think he has fire mine. He's still not level 10. Guys, come on. Built like a brick wall and he has a very black beard. Well, now I'm just going to call him Blackbeard. And wish that he was voiced by Ian McShane. Ian McShane was Blackbeard, right? In Black Sails? I think it was Ian McShane. I need to watch that show again. So, guys, I was doing a little bit of innocent digging around today on my news feed when a news article popped up. I love these weird statues. Saying that they've released the main voice cast for Veilguard. Did you say there was a lad around here, Catherine? And I have to say, that is one hell of a cast. It has me more excited than I probably should be. Oh, there's a ladder there. So yeah, my hype for if not Inquisition, my hype for Veilguard is slowly building. Although I have also heard that they are not going to be showing it at Gamescom in a couple of weeks. So I don't know what they're going to do because we need to see more of it. We've seen so little. We don't even have a release date. Liara voices Harding, right? Did I see that right, or was it a different character? But yeah, I saw Liara was in it. I was like, yeah, absolutely. That's my girl. Ali's back. Ali's done most of the BioWare stuff since Mass Effect, hasn't she? Yeah, Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer as a creepy little skeleton guy is perfect casting. He can do everything. He can do the big bad, he can do the hero, he can do the creepy little skeleton dude. Yeah. Super excited for that. I do search, but I don't pay attention to what it actually reveals. That's what chat's for. That's why you guys are here to help me. I trust the process. These demons are clever. Let's head over that way. Oh, they're dressed up like Solus used to be. They are naked. Interesting. Proper, like, Celtic tribes. Come on, zombies. Let's have a fight. I'm not going over there for him. If they want to, they can, but they're just constantly spawning now. Is everybody else leveled up? Am I right in thinking if I take people out the party, they lose out on the experience that they had? I think you got him, Bolt. I think you did good. Is there anybody out there? Is there anything floating in the water? Yeah, there is. Let's go and get that flesh. The politically correct term is scantily clad. No, they're just naked from the waist up. It's obviously a choice. That archer nearly pinged me, guys. Go kill it. I'm looting. I'd rather, if you go into water and the enemies pop up, that they actually came to attack you. Like, you know, zombies going after brains. Bull will heal if he takes another hit. I have full faith in that. Viridium. Nice. Solus. Do your thing. It's another one. Other one's there, so we're going to go and do that next. I'm just standing there invisible, not attacking anything at all. Bull, heal! Is that two of them? Oh god, that's two of them. Die! Nice. What happens when we cleanse all the beacons? I don't
Hey,
pick that up.
Varric, are you gonna write me into one of your stories?
How could I not?
When you do, make sure you describe the musculature right. Because this isn't just endurance work. There was a lot of strength training to get here. You want to use words like rippling or ripped. Ripped is good, too.
The Iron Bull's belly was prone to rippling after every meal. He rarely wore shirts as they ripped under the strain.
That hurts, Varric. That's hurtful.
Nice. Well said, Varric. You can write political speeches for me any day. Hey Geek, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are working our way through this hellscape of a bog. I can't remember how many more bits of flesh we need. It's in there, isn't it? There's a tree. There's a weird tree. There's also a ladder. Did I come down this ladder? No. This is taking me back to the Anvar peoples. Hey ladies!
It's the Herald!
Got them both! Did you see how cool that was? That was amazing. This twin strike thing is really good when it works. We haven't been in here. The Lost City of Barindo. That's a Tolkien-esque name, isn't it? A cleansing room. We've got 16 slots. 15 slots. We may have to go and sell and then come back. Varric's learned how to be invisible too. Have you guys leveled up yet? Still no. I'd kinda like them to hit level 10 before I leave the area. And sell. Fade Touch Blue Vitriol. So we can make fade touched weapons as well. Get it. Can I trigger that while we're waiting? No. She's... Oh, Revenant! Oh, they're so cool. Varric, heal. She's sneaky. And tanky. Well, heal. Oh, he's not going to because we're out of potions. Why are you not triggering your attacks properly, you jackass? Right, do that. Stun the Revenant before Bull goes down, because no one's going to heal him. Is he immune to my damage? Jesus. Close it. Close it. Close it. Close it. You flipping moron. Surely you've all leveled up by now. Yes, they have. Good. The den. Oh, there's wolves carved in it. That's kind of cool. Oh, that was a despair demon. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're going to head back to camp after we've looted this area. Ring of Flanking, but I don't think it's any better to the one I've got. A Revenant Heart. That's going to be good for crafting. I'm not going to be able to fast travel here, am I? Yeah, we'll cover this place. There's probably just something to find for this quest. Because we've sorted out the rift. Alright, bear with me while I pour some honey, lemon and ginger tea. Freshly made, fresh ingredients. I'm going to pause it just in case anything sneaks up. Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill. I spilled a little bit, but it's fine. I can live with that. I can fast travel back here. Oh, there's a fast travel thing there. We're here now. Let's see if we can find this magic guy. We're not too battered, to be honest. And I could let these guys have the... In fact. Because levelling up isn't going to heal them, is it? Did I want spinning blades? I can't remember what I said. I love flank attack. I love twin fangs. I really like parry. I very rarely use death blow. Although that stuff is pretty good. +2 crit chance, +3 dex is going to be solid. Revenants aren't as bad as DAO. They're just armoured, aren't they? I would like to do a little bit of archery. I'm not bothered about traps. Although poisoned weapon... it's an activated skill. Not bothered about caltrops. Worst mistake your enemies can make is letting you see them flinch. Whenever you score a crit hit, you regain stamina. That might be good. Cheap shot. Your critical hits tear through enemy armor, leaving it sundered. That sounds quite strong. Throwing blades. You hurl a group of knives at nearby targets, ripping through their armor and wow. I want that. Toxic cloud. You eat a curry. Hook and tackle. You hurl a grappling hook. Why did you guys let me do dual wield? I could have a grappling hook and throwing knives. That's better than... I mean, I love archery, but for Perlo, that's probably better. And Subterfuge probably has some nice stuff. Evasion. Chance to dodge is probably going to be very strong, isn't it? And easy to miss is probably going to be very strong. Knockout powder could be nice. Mercy killing. When their hearts aren't in the fight, it's almost too easy. Your attacks on panicked or sleeping enemies are automatic crit hits. That's nice. You're about to get hook and tackle. Hook and tackle. What's the... It's hook and ladder, isn't it? The actual fire station that Ghostbusters HQ is. It's hook and ladder. Sure. I thought it was a reference, but it clearly isn't. 400 Shadow Strike, 400 weapon damage. 100% weapon damage. Use on incapacitated foes for a combo. You launch a surprise attack on your target. If you strike an enemy that did not have you targeted, you regain stamina. That's a lot of stamina to come back. You leap away from incoming attacks, putting yourself where you need to be to win this fight. That's quite good. Oh, I never really go sneaky, but this stuff's good. While you're in stealth, which I do use quite a lot, and shortly after leaving it, your attacks ignore some of armor penetration 50% when you're in stealth. And shortly after leaving it, that's strong as well. There's specializations. That's probably level 15 then, is it? We'll leave it as it is for now. I am going to take that evasion just to see if it does anything. But I fully expect to respec. I am going to finish Varric off. Immobilize or sleep. Sleep's probably better. Well, we can toggle it afterwards, can't we? We'll give them the sleep one. Bull. Earthquake. Fire. Oh, it's him doing shattered ground. That's what the Fisher thing is. Now immobilize his enemies. Lightning jab. Hits harder, cools down faster, or it stuns for longer. I thought we took spinning defense. That's as good as a dodge as I'll get. Oh. I mean, I'll take it. 10% chance to just avoid is probably quite strong. Look, yeah, I know it's going to cost money to respec, but for a couple of hundred gold, I'm not going to cry too much just to get... Like, if I was coming into here and I knew what skills I wanted, and I knew how the game played, I have no idea what these skill trees are, so... Stay down, knock enemies down 3 seconds, or an extra 3 seconds. Love that. I don't actually love any of these extra bits. I'm going to take spinning defense, because that's a lot of extra damage. Am I reading this right? Spinning defense is an extra 200% damage bonus. So does that then mean that this skill does 350% damage? It stacks, or does it just go from 150 to 200? You did the same until you reached a point where you knew it wasn't quite balanced and you placed out with combos and stuff? Experimenting is better than just, yeah. I'd rather experiment, but I also, like, I don't necessarily always like to play how other people play. As you see me running around with parry, which is apparently rubbish. We're all... Oh, so we didn't do Solus. I forgot about Solus, guys. He definitely has a bit of Palpatine about him, doesn't he? There was something that was level 10 that I wanted to use that I couldn't. Maybe it wasn't me. Which sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, we're playing on casual, so everything I do will be OP. Pretty much. Was it Varric? Did Varric have? Oh. Is there a helmet that Varric can use that's... No. It was Bull, wasn't it? Gotta be level 12. That, I know it's less damage, but on kill, target explodes is super cool. It was soulless. It was the staff, wasn't it? Yes, he's got a fire staff now. Was there armor? No, everyone's good. Let's get back to our mining mission. Oh, throwing... I want to throw knives and grappling hook now. If you put a grappling hook in a game, I'm sold. I'd love... The best thing about the new Halo was the grappling hook. And throwing barrels. But grappling hook a barrel to you to then throw at enemies. Amazing. Just amazing. Right, we can fast travel back here, but we have no potions. So let's go and get some rest. It's been a long day of adventuring. Have a little kip. Nice. Everybody rested? Everybody happy? Immolate. Who has immolate? Second wind isn't terrible. Fact. Yeah, put that on, because I'm not getting any bonus for the challenge medal. Armadillo things over there. Knucklebone relic. That's what you wanted me to find. Alright, cool. It seems pretty good, pretty nice. We need one more tissue, and I think there was some in here. No, it was a plant. We'll see what it's like. I mean, the amount of stuff that I kill, we should get a nice little extra. I don't really pay much attention to stamina. Well, not as much as I should. Can I sell Mercy's crest? Right, one more bit of horrible rotted flesh. Leave the boar armadillo thing alone. Boar armadillo. I should really fast travel back to where I was. XP scales with difficulty. Should I be playing this on normal then? Should we go back to normal? My enemies were just boring on normal though. It took it much longer to work through them. They have too much health. It doesn't matter, we're doing fine. We're doing fine as it is. I don't actually know how much XP we're getting for a kill these days anyway, so... It's alright, we'll just work our way through everything. whoever shot that did a great job. Must have been Varric, because it went through Bull as well. You're mine. I think that's my favourite skill so far. I think when you get the twin strike off, it's super satisfying. Solus, there's a guy right next to you. Save yourself. I need to remember I've got left trigger skills as well. That is cool. That explosion is just amazing. Oh, there's a chest. Warden Scout Armor. We'll go kill it then, guys. I was wanting to see if I could parry an arrow. But it'll ruin all my fun. Did he just do chain lightning? I'd like to boost my attack speed. We don't move as fast as rogues in DA2. I'm kind of happy to just ignore them a little bit, guys. Or, you know, we could go after them, I guess. Turned around at the wrong moment. No, I'm not targeting him. No, we're not attacking him. Apparently we are. All right, can we get back on? You put your dagger away. Dagger away. Let's head back over here, or we'll never get here. He just feels a bit too slow, considering he's got two sort of small, thin knives that are built for speed. I want to be like Riddick. Not like whatever this slow version of Riddick is. Not like Perlo.
I find the fall of the Dwarven lands confusing.
What's so confusing about endless darkspawn?
A great deal. Although that is a different matter. Dwarves control the flow of lyrium. They could tighten their grip on it.
It's hard to get the attention of the humans when the darkspawn aren't up here messing with their stuff.
You're active in the Carter? You know your people could tug the purse strings. You could claim sovereign land on the surface, or demand help restoring the Dwarven Kingdom, but you don't.
You're not saying anything I haven't said myself, Jackals. Orzammar is what it is.
Yeah, it is faster than Origins. But Origins was a completely different combat style. Hello, any dead bodies? Get away, that was my kill, Bull. That was my kill. You get that one. I'll get this one. I'm not entirely sold on the ally combat on casual. They seem to just pick whichever I'm fighting. Well, I'm probably going to kill my target when we're fighting little stuff like this, so just pick a different one. Where's Wizardy Boy? He's probably in the hidden apostate camp, isn't he? Friend?
Steal another of the elven artifacts.
Oh, I'm invisible. Oh no, we're just fighting. Okay. You're tanky. Bull's fine. That's a cool looking staff. Why were we killing them? Staff blade. It's kind of cool.
The wards are working.
So these elven relics are dotted about all over the lands, yeah? It's not just a hinterlands thing, or not just in elven. Warden oh yeah, we were going to look at Warden Scout. It isn't better. We'd lose 2 cunning, but it is better for... Yeah, Varric can have it. Oh, he just looks wrong. And I don't think it was made for a dwarf. All I've got for you, big boy. Orlesian Army Mage Armor. That sounds kind of cool. It's still not better. No chest hair, no Varric. Well, he's obviously not in 4 then, is he? Because there's definitely no chest hair. Poor guy. You know it's bad when the developers make you shave your chest hair. That's how averse societies become to manliness. I'm taking the piss there, by the way. I'm being extremely sarcastic. It's not a Disney product, so it should be safe. Hey, ghoul. Dead ghoul. I need one more... I need one more diseased flesh thing. Is that one? No. Yes, it was. Nice. We've got that quest done. Right, let's ping you, and I'm going to fast travel over there. People complained about it after the trailer. Unsurprising. Devs have come out and confirmed that there will indeed be chest hair in the release version. Oh, okay. So they just didn't have time to add it to the trailer that they've been working on 7 years to build. Shoddy work, BioWare. Shoddy work. But at least you'll rectify it. I mean, that'll give them points with the community, won't it? Just giving Varric chest hair. Not another one. What else do you want from
Dispatch
me?
for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Ferelden artifacts. Interesting. I guess we need to keep exploring. I mean, Ferelden artifacts are going to be in chests, right? They're not just going to be dotted about randomly. And we only need... There's 2, but we only need 1 of each. Oh, okay. Remnants of Bull's wild attacks against a zombie. I'm not massively worried about going through the water, but we probably should stay out of the water as much as we can. If we're being sensible. Or when have I ever been sensible? How did you miss it? It's right there. Something glowing over there. Oh, that was a dead body, wasn't it? Oh, it's Stonehenge or something. It's my kill. We don't have to fight. You chose this. I mean, you got exploded. Pillows rocking the tight leather pants. Yeah, he's a massive fan of 80s rock. He really liked Kiss. But then he kind of got into, like, you know, the proper 80s vibes. Moved out of the glam rock and into the more mainstream stuff, Iron Maiden and all that, you know, and he just stylized himself after a British rock star. We're getting a lot of XP. I don't know if we're getting a lot of XP, but we're leveling up quite a lot. When you think that we haven't really done many quests, we've just done a lot of zombie killing. We've apparently been here before as well. Yes, we have. I mean, there might be a bit of Jagger in there, yeah. Maybe a bit of Steve Tyler. Steve Tyler liked his tight leather pants, didn't he? Motley Crue, were they leather clad as well at one point? You missed, Bull. Prefer the Mark Knopfler look? Headband, t-shirt, blazer and sweatpants. Yeah, I mean, Mark Knopfler certainly had his own kind of style. Incredible musician. And songwriter. Just incredible. Well, it's dead. Move on to the next one. I really want a command that's just attack over there. Like, stop attacking my stuff. Right, let's stop it now. Let's just move on. This stuff's everywhere. I'm kind of bored of killing them. Let them come to us. We have new places to explore anyway. Oh, what was that? Loot. Oh, the Ferelden medal. So they are on enemies. Interesting. Again, let them come to us. Knopfler's your vote for best musician ever. I mean, that is a completely different discussion. And a Ferelden tome. They were quite easy to find. Slightly concerned now. Yeah, I mean, best music, it's tough for me to call, because there's so many different musicians that I love for so many different reasons. Mark Knopfler's definitely in there. But I absolutely adore Johnny Cash. I adore Damien Rice. I'm a big fan of David Gray. I'm really getting into the kind of the folky stuff. I think you've got to put Taylor Swift in the conversation as well. Whatever you think about her and whatever she's done, you can't deny that she's a hell of a music talent and songwriter. I'm not a massive fan of her stuff, but also Beyonce you'd have to put in there. Oh, we got a new trial reward. That's the first time I've seen that. Come on, Varric, get him. Oh, we found another medallion. So they're not that rare then. James Taylor. He's another cracking musician. But then, like, that's talking about musicians on their own. What about, like, music acts and bands and things? Because you can't deny the impact the Beatles had. You can't deny the impact that Presley had. I know Presley was on his own, but you can't deny the impact that the Rolling Stones have had. Maiden, Led Zepp. There's so much good... Pink Floyd. So much good music out there.
Soft, lowlanders.
Wait, who spoke? Did someone speak as they exploded?
There must be something here.
tried emulating Mark Knopfler's finger-picking style when you were learning? Said to your guitar teacher you want to play like Mark, and he said so do all of us. Yeah, I mean that guy. His style and the sound that he made and how he made guitars sing. Where is it? Oh, okay, cool. It was just beautiful. You don't have to be sorry for not being a fan of the Beatles.
What's that spell?
I go through phases. I really
On
like the
second thought,
Beatles,
don't
but
tell me.
I don't
know.
listen to them often. Whereas there's other stuff like Eagles I could put on all the time. I will happily listen to the Eagles every day of the week. Whereas the Beatles, I've really got to be in the mood. But you can't deny that they had some brilliant songs. Reinforced Scout Armor Varric, that might be good for you. It might give you your chest hair back. It's probably... He has less... He's got a sigil, but he doesn't have any upgrades. But it does give him his chest hair back, so that's an upgrade all you need. And when you think the Beatles released albums for, what, 7 years? They did so many albums in such a short space of time. That in itself just shows you the power of a musical juggernaut. But yeah, it's not for everyone. I died. That was deep water. Solus, right next to you there is a dead thing. Why is that allowed to go underwater, but I'm not? Surely I should be able to swim. There's something evil over there as well. Right, how are we going to cross this? That's what we were looking for. Ah, what have I done? That barrier is such a small range. Wow, Mind Blast is pretty cool. Mind Blast is nice. My inventory isn't full, game. I refuse to accept that my inventory is full. Go on, Paul, go get him. Well, any one of them. That one will do.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Can't wait to use it.
Oh, I've got no space for loot, have I? Can I can fast travel here? Right, okay, that's fine. We can fast travel there. Hey Cosmo, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the sub. Very generous. Right, let's head back to Haven. Let's see what they had for us. Because we can send off our... scout guys. And get our rewards and things. And we've got that Ferelden tome thing to hand in. And then we'll just bounce back over there and see if we can save our guys. Guys and girls, we don't know who was there. I think you're mad at me.
Do you need something?
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I wish I knew how, like, the approval-disapproval thing was working. We got something in our thing as well, didn't we? Enhanced stamina amulet.
Report on the Seeker Fort.
Doesn't sound that exciting.
It gave us information we dearly needed.
Thank you.
I suppose the rule of thumb with BioWare games and companions is you do something in the story, it pushes the conversation on. We haven't done that yet. One power.
Yes, I assumed you were used to having Templars around, keeping us safe from the mages.
The mages in the circle followed the chant of light.
Get our stuff from Liliana.
I will take these injury reports to researcher Minave.
Cedric should have that for you soon.
There's more moments in Inquisition where it's triggered by main quest. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, haven't really done a lot of the story yet, have we? Oh, I have a... Why can't I get this then? Because I need 4 points. And I've got 1, 2. I've got 3. Okay. Eagle-eyed is the one, isn't it? Significant increase on the discovery range of the searching action. Four points in every one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll take Eagle Eye, and then that should open up Masterwork locks. And then we can take a step back and do some other perks and things. Like the experience stuff, I think. Let's go all out, see if there's anything over there. Hey Critical, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Ancestral Blade of Leeds. Commander Cullen, my husband informs me that I have your Inquisitor soldiers to thank for the timely intervention that protected my carriage from an attack by bandits not long ago. The roads are indeed dangerous these days. And as for the Duchess of Leeds, I will do my best to improve their safety. And as the Duchess of Leeds, I will do my best to improve their safety. To convey my gratitude to all who helped ensure my safety in these trying times. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's probably rubbish. So we have to do a present for Bianca, don't we? We'll come back to that. We'll pick up all the rewards and then we'll go off and do it. We received weapon plans and located an Apney to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered off course. Quite disturbing. Jar of Bees grenade. God. No. No. Even I don't want to go down that route of warfare. And I set people on fire. Secrets of Andraste. The runes are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation effects in the hope that we can narrow this down further. Okay, guys, we're going to have to talk about Bioware. 53 gold is not a reward. An item, a recipe, something like that is a reward. 53 gold is what I would call fuck all. Just, it's a tip for Veilguard, alright? Just remember. 100 gold, I probably wouldn't be arguing with you. 53? Nah. A present for Bianca. This is a Varric one. Liliana, heard your little birds have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me walking by with my Bianca, and we struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Fomari mage named Provident who had ideas for improving the precision of siege engines, and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca. And then he got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion. What? And I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for Provident or his designs? Obviously I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she does like it when Daddy... Oh God, Varric, no. She does like it when Daddy gets her new fittings. Oh, that's painful.
Let's see what we have.
Do it, Liliana. Keep him sweet. He's apparently a big player in these parts. Truth or Dare? Oh, that's completed. That's completed. It's completed. Right, what have we got over in Ferelden? We can do a gather coin, we can do the sea. An offer from the blades of Essarian. The blades of Essarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonourable. Ivor of the Blades. I prefer Liliana's option of let them keep it, but take some knowledge from them. I don't want to send Cullen. He's too judgy. And I don't really want Josephine to get involved. This is more spy stuff. You want to play Dragon Age, but you're currently playing Baldur's Gate? Yeah, but I mean, Baldur's Gate is better. Different kind of game, obviously, but it is... Baldur's Gate 3 is just incredible. So just enjoy that. Don't rush it. Take your time. Dragon Age isn't going anywhere. It is, or it was on sale recently, though, so it might still be on sale. You can probably pick it up cheap. We're going to wait for Liliana on that one. Upon the Waking Sea. Oh, this is the runes. The Alamari runes found in the mountain passage outside Haven have finally opened up, or given up more of their secrets, pointing to one of the larger islands off the northern coast of Ferelden. The island is quite large and covered in dense wilderness, so searching it will be an involved process. According to the runes, however, there should be some connection to the original disciples of Andraste and the Guardian of the Sacred Ashes. I would agree again with Liliana. A few skilled agents would be enough to search it quietly. As soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow. So let's go in force and occupy the islands. No. We're not... I'm not occupying... That's not the Inquisition that I want to lead. I know of a few adventurers trustworthy enough to send to the islands. Let them search and report back to us. Trustworthy enough. Chat. I want Liliana to do these next 2 missions. But she's currently on a long mission. Is it worth sending Josephine for this one? Because I trust Josie. And if she trusts these adventurers, I should probably trust them too. But do we want this handled internally or externally is my question. You're not a fan of the combat system in Baldur's Gate? Is it the top-down CRPG thing? You think wait it out? Then we're sending Liliana on 3 missions. And the other 2 are just sitting there. Right. Coffee time. I've come armed with enough liquid to try and keep my voice going for a little bit longer. I mean, my head says Liliana for that one. She's been spearheading the rest of them.
At your service.
Go get me some coin. She's really good at that. And we'll keep Cullen in the back pocket. Yeah, all of these are completed so far. Yeah, that's fine. I just think some things are better left secret and internally.
Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Good. Right, we need to
righteous, the lights in the shadow.
go back.
Their blood, the Maker's will is written.
So, I noticed you crept back to the tent rather late last night. And if I did, I hope for your sake you weren't sniffing around after that iron bull. I simply wanted to thank him for having his healer give such good advice. We've saved some lives thanks to him. And that's why you're walking so funny. I thanked him a few times. Then later, he thanked me back. It was a very grateful night all around. Oh, you're terrible.
Wow. Some things you just don't need to hear. That was one of them. But good for Bull.
Apothecary Don wanted to know when you might be able to provide
Right, let's...
materials he needs.
Blackwall wants to speak to us. Now, do we take Bull or do we leave him to look after the ladies of the camp? That rift is so cool.
Good day to you. It is the whisper in the night.
Oh yeah, the Chantry sisters like to have their cake and eat it, shall we say. Religious types, you know. Like, well, it's a rift.
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The Breach, the Divine's Death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers. I've heard rumors of abandoned Warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Didn't really answer my question.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So, you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There are still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Interesting. I thought Duncan was one of the last Grey Wardens.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me. Yes?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more. More men, better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared.
He's right.
One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate, devoted. You inspire them. Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
You're eyeing the Lady Seeker, aren't you? I can see why. She's
What?
definitely striking. A little stern, though.
You're experienced, I assume. Got any tips?
What is this conversation?
Wrong thing she'll probably have my head. Cassandra is a warrior. That's all she's ever known. But that's not all there is to life. Show her that.
This is
We should
awkward.
return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
That might be the moment where Perlo... Oh yeah, we need to sell. Perlo realizes that he needs to step up. That can go. That's pretty good. Can you remove runes and upgrades slotted on weapons? It's not bad. Alright, Catherine, good luck. I don't know if that's any good. It's got a lot of bonuses though. Shock staff! I don't like morning stars. Oh, that can sell. That can go. Warden battle, that can go. I don't have any other mages right now. We'll keep that for now. Scout armor can go. That can go. That can go. Only. Can go. That can finally go. I'm going to sell that as well. I didn't get anything for that. It's gone. Increases maximum stamina by a specified amount, plus 25. That good? Keep all of them, keep all of that. All the junk can go. We're down to 41. 41's pretty good. I don't have a stash yet, do I? So, greatsword can go. Oh, we've got 35 slots, that's fine.
A learned child.
Fallout London came out? Yes, Gamer was in earlier. He said he downloaded it. It sounded impressive. They've been working on it for a while, haven't they? So hopefully it does well for them. Memories of the Grey. Artifacts in the Fallow Maya, Western Approach, Hinterlands and Storm Coast. Okay. So what if we go... back to the Fallow Maya. We have to go to camps, right? I'm gonna take... Blackwall, Bull, and Solas, sorry. I think. And I'm taking them because we need Solas for magic-y mage stuff. And the other two are just melee. And I think that Blackwall's going to come in handy when we go up against the Anvar. And we're obviously looking for his Grey Warden stuff as well, so that makes sense. Still feeling biased about the new Dragon Age? How do you mean bias? I'm still looking forward to it. I'm not expecting it to be an incredible game, but I'm still looking forward to it. We'll be playing it, I'll put it that way. There's a lot that we'll be playing back end of this year, but we will be playing that. But I'm also looking forward to the new Star Wars game, and that could be awful. In fact, I'm fully expecting it to be pretty awful with how things have been recently, but I love me a bit of Star Wars.
This might interest you, sir.
Report? No, let me get the report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
I need you. Oh, we need more tissue? Oh, well, at least we've been collecting it. Right, let's ping over there. I can... Oh, the corpses have gone. But we can loot all this stuff, so it's good crafting materials. Worst case scenario, it plays like Andromeda. Yeah, exactly. It's... My bar for Dragon Age games is much lower than Mass Effect games, so I reckon whatever it's like, I will Whoops. Oh, there's the final tissue. Nice. I will enjoy it regardless. Because I've actually, the more I've played this, the more I've got into it. I think if you're going to let me, I am going to... Blackwall is going to defend me when Cassandra's not around, because he is sword and board guy. Set blows for... I mean, that could be good. Charging ball. Well, I'm never going to control him. No stamina cost could be nice, though. Warcry echoes across, capturing more enemies and taunting them for longer. So it would be a bonus of 4 seconds. Or it improves his armor's the one. Yeah, let's give him that. And let's look at his inventory. You really hope Star Wars is good too, Critical? Yeah. Not expecting Mass Effect level, but yeah. The problem with Ubisoft is I think they've become self-aware. You can have my ancestral blade. That looks better. It's ridiculously big, but that looks better. The problem with Ubisoft is they've churned out so many Assassin's Creeds that every game they make has been an open world Assassin's Creed ripoff or an open world Far Cry ripoff. Like the Avatar game is just Far Cry in Avatar, in Pandora. But the guys making the Star Wars game are the people who made The Division, and I actually really enjoyed the first Division, and what I played of the second I quite enjoyed. And it's a beautiful world. Their engine is incredible. So I'm expecting good things. Even just from a technical point of view. But that game will live and die by the gameplay and the story. But we haven't had good Star Wars for ages. So I'll just take anything that I can get. I know the Jedi games were okay, but Ubisoft's too focused on too much map detail and realism. Well, this is the problem. How can you take a franchise like Assassin's Creed and then go, oh yeah, we're going to focus on the realism? It's not meant to be real. It's meant to be elements of mythology, elements of history, elements of sci-fi. You should lean into those things and not the let's make it super accurate. Whereas I think with Star Wars, if you try and make Star Wars too realistic, you're not making Star Wars. There's nothing about Star Wars that is realistic. It's just a space fantasy. The interesting thing will be what happens when you take Jedi out of the game and people are playing as a scoundrel who doesn't have a lightsaber. I agree, Critical. Realistic games can be boring. They can go too far. That was a bit close. They've always created wonderful worlds, especially with things like Assassin's Creed. Even Assassin's Creed 1 many years ago was a beautiful world. But yeah, they have focused too much on the world rather than the content. Whereas because this isn't about open world, this is about a character, I hope they've overcome that. And I hope Lucasfilm or Lucasfilm Games, or whichever part of Lucasfilm that's working with them, has said, look guys, you really need this to be fun. We need a win here because, you know, we're Disney and we're struggling. We don't have to fight. But if you're hanging around with the undead, then we have a problem. Why are the Anvar hanging around with the undead? Have they summoned them? Honey, I'm home! I've found a bottle of dragon piss, no doubt. Amazing. I remember quite liking the combat in Witcher 3. But it's been so long since I've played it, I might be wrong. If they want to put that level of detail in and watch the films, that's fine. The highlight for me is that the new Star Wars game. Well, what's it called? Is it called Outlaws? Something. The highlight for me is that it's set slap bang between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, which is my favourite period in Star Wars. That original trilogy period. And to be fair, take out the writing. The actual time frame of The Mandalorian, that 5-year period afterwards as well, it's really interesting. Like that's where Star Wars should always just stick. For me, and I would watch whatever you put out in that time frame. But I hope that they do justice to that. But also, I don't want to meet Princess Leia. I don't want to meet Luke Skywalker. I don't want to meet the droids. I don't want to meet Chewbacca. You know, I want it to be its own separate tale away from things. Bounty hunters and stuff is fine. Boba Fett is fine. Jabba's fine. But I don't need any big heroes in it. Hey Catherine, how's it going? Are you getting closer to getting sorted? Bloody kill the zombies. I'm going. That is a nice looking sword. But ow! Asshole! Do you not know who I am? The problem is it's not Leia though, is it? I mean, when you say young, I mean you don't mean the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. You mean Carrie Fisher in a heyday. Hey Mark, how we doing? Nice to see you. Welcome back to sunny UK. I'm glad that you survived King's Landing. Many don't. Oh, shove off enemies. I'm sick of spawning when I'm still in the area. I've got to say, absolutely reference those characters. I've got no problem with it. There's obviously going to be Han Solo references, but absolutely, let's not just, oh, here's Luke Skywalker for half the game, because we don't really know how to write a character that you know is compelling and interesting. And is there one back here? Oh, okay. We seem to be stuck on the Warden quest when I should probably be doing... Yeah, let's go fight the Anvar guy first. Carrie Fisher in the metal bikini. Yeah, I mean, controversial opinion. Carrie Fisher, Leia looked best in Empire Strikes Back. The whole Bespin sequence and that Hoth and Bespin was perfect. Yeah, I want the character that they've created to have her own identity. I don't want it to feel like we've made a Han Solo game, but we've turned Han Solo female. I don't want that. I want this character, whatever, is it Kay Vess? I think she's called. I want her and the little alien cat dude that she has. I want them to have this rapport, this vibe that is unique to them in a way. Have we all leveled up again? We have. 3-hour waiting. Well, hopefully I'm keeping at least one of you company. Right, let's get that corpse. Yeah, true history, and like from what we've seen in the trailers, I expect one of the opening quests to be actually finding the little guy and rescuing him. And hopefully they can build on this relationship very quickly. So, like, because he's a cute little critter. And he can do cool things in the game from what I've seen. But I want there to be a reason. Brother-in-law stuck around as well. Oh, God. Yeah, hopefully you're not there all night. Right, let's get our heads in the game. Let's stop talking about Star Wars Outlaws. And let's focus on murdering an Avar. Although, is there a chest in here? Man, Bull is huge. No, go through the door. He's massive. No wonder that Chantry priest was walking funny.
More undead! Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
They are big chains. These guys are armored. Bye.
They're endless. We should head to the castle.
Oh, you want to fight them? Okay, we'll fight them. I like endless XP.
They're endless. We should head to the castle.
Hey, I'm getting XP for killing them, right? Okay, so yeah, they are endless. Let's just bug out. They're not dropping any loot either. Oh, there's a thing. Game, don't put a jump in that then you won't let me jump.
They're endless.
It's inside the castle. Right, stop wasting potions and just walk into the castle. Or maybe it is outside, or is it on the walls?
Take his hand!
I mean, you could try. Where's that archer? Up above. Solus, you better be... Why are you still standing out there, you muppet? Get inside. Why do you just keep missing everyone? No, guys, no, just leave it. Leave them. Leave them be. We don't need them. Leave the army of respawning undead and stop wasting my potions, because we're down to 5. You bunch of jokers. Major loot upstairs. That's more like it. 100 and some gold. Right, that's giving us potions. Cool. Oh, I need the Deft Hands perk. This game hates me. It doesn't want me to open any locks at all. Door is open. Let's go. It's gonna be a bottle, isn't it? Yeah, the NPCs, even the enemies are pretty badly coded. But I'm judging this game by modern standards. It is 10 years old. And alright, it came out a year before Witcher 3. But still, it's quite impressive on a technical. Outside of visual, like the visuals aren't great, some of them, but technically it's pretty solid for what they were wanting to do. And the Dragon Age NPCs have never been that smart. I mean, come on, they gave us Alistair for Christ's sake. We don't want to fight. Maybe I do. Nice.
There you go.
Iron Bull. I understand that among your people you are... What is the term?
Ben Hasra, secret police. Spies, basically.
You spied upon your own people.
Is that so different from Orlais or Ferelden? They have all kinds of people policing them.
What they say and do, yes. Not what they think.
What you think is what you say and do.
No. Even the lowliest peasant may find freedom in the safety of her thoughts. You take even that.
Do they? Is that how the Ben Hasrath work? Ben Hasra, whatever they're called. There's a chest over there. I would have put a chest in there somewhere. Right, let's go save our people. This is giving me Origins opening vibes.
Face me! I am the Hand of Korth himself!
I will face you, but I'll face you alone. The Hand of Korth. Wow, he's got a lot of armor. Let's get rid of their archers. Nice lightning. Right. I'm sure Bull's doing fine. We need to get Bull more guard. Let me get out of this corner. Right. Me and you. Let's go. I'm getting Dragon Age 2 vibes as well with this. He's immune to my parries. Ooh. Wait, we refilled our supplies. Why have we suddenly got none? Finally, Solus is doing something. Bastard just keeps giving himself armor, doesn't he? Keep hitting him. Right, if I need to jump onto Bull and heal him, I will. He died by my hand. He definitely died by my hand. He didn't explode. Oh, one banner.
Excellent.
Cool. Yeah, that would have been quite a grueling fight if we went running around on easy. Oh, he knocked over his silly little throne. Oh, poor bad-tempered Pillock. Right, let's get our guys.
Herald of Andraste.
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
He's not.
Yes, Your Worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
I told you he wouldn't leave us.
I wouldn't, that's true. I am a hero. Trying to be. Right, let's level up. Your daggers blur, a dance of deadly pain. Each strike adds to your crit. Chain resets. It's the 3 dexterity that is tempting me. I don't actually care about the crit chance. What was the rat thing? I mean, I don't feel like I need threat reduction. I think evade could be nice. But also grappling hook and throwing knives. I remember fighting dirty. All of your sunder and poison effects last longer. And you can make more potent toxins and uglier wounds. Problem is I don't really want caltrops. But that skill seems pretty good as well, so we're going to have to go down the caltrop route. I'm never going to use caltrops. I mean, you may as well use it. How do I... Battle map. It's already on there. I'll never use it. That's fine. Black wall. Didn't want the charge thing. Bodyguard could be really good. He has shield wall. Cannot be flanked by enemies. You're less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. I think I'm going to give him that, and then we'll give him shield bash. And the rest I'm not that bothered about. Bull. I wasn't that fussed on any of these, was I? Don't like easy target. I don't really care for 3 seconds extra. I don't think I care for that. Shattered ground. Flames are up from the fissure left by earth-shattering strike, dealing enemies that cross it. Damaging enemies that cross it. 20% weapon damage per second over 8 seconds. Or immobilize for 4. Enemies that are struck by... That's conditional on them being struck by a second blast. I don't love either of them. I think I'm going to give you grappling chain. Because it's cool. Need a deep dive into Perlo's motivation right now. Right, okay, let's have a little think. We started down Tickle Fingers and things, didn't we? Stormbringer. When you're in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. That just sounds cool. Amazing. What's Perlo's motive? I mean, he's... So he kind of started this... He didn't know what was going on. He didn't really know where he fit. But I feel like the more that he is out adventuring, the more he's spending time with Cassandra and Blackwall particularly. But the more that he's talking to them and seeing how people are reacting to what he does and how he is, I actually think he is trying to become the leader that they need him to be at this moment in time. And I don't think he is yet. I think he's still struggling with the second son syndrome. And he still isn't sure if he's right. He's still questioning himself. But he's doing better. And he's trying to make a difference. And he does genuinely want to close the rifts. I don't know if that will get rid of the mark on his hand or not, but he wants to seal the sky so that people could try and find some peace. I think that's his motivation. But he's not, he's a figurehead in name only. He doesn't believe that he's the Herald of Andraste.
There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
But I think he's growing into the role, and his mindset is shifting more into someone who wants to help. At this moment in time, anyway.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kin and I'll find where you set your flag.
Oh, amazing. We got a dude with a big hammer. I still don't know what the Anvar are. Some sort of giant people? Yeah, Ezio's probably a good way of looking at it. That fun-loving, doesn't really care, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Out for himself. I mean, the difference is Perlo isn't really connected to his family at all. But something big happens and it forces him on a path that he then has to reconcile himself with. Oh, we totally missed that one. Oh, it's behind the locked door, that's why, isn't it? Yeah, we need dev tools. I think we're done here for now. I think that's good. We definitely need some supplies. Part of the failing, I think, is that I'm not really following the main story at this moment in time, am I? I'm following the random stuff that appears in front of me.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
What is it? Oh, it's completed, whatever it is. These quests just repeat, don't they? For free power. Do I need to be doing them all the time? Like, is it just a never-ending circle of the same 4 quests?
I've news, sir.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Well, this is the one that we just did. Right, that's it. I'm not doing any more. It's just free power, isn't it? Free power and free influence. But we don't need to do that right now. We don't need to farm that stuff. Are basically the local barbarian tribes. Yeah, they're big, aren't they? They're just big guys. So back to Haven, because some people have reported in. Liliana's quest was about 3 hours long though, wasn't it? So Vitar. Canary specimens. Vitar. Come on. There we go. Right, now we've done that, do we get any new conversation from anyone?
Yes?
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
They're the same questions.
I'll let you get back to work.
The Vitara face paints?
Yes?
I'm not flirting with him, game.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah, I mean,
We cannot stay here.
we're not really going to get much at the minute. We need to push the story on. Which is fine.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
I always do. I mean, I also walk through swamps of undead and stuff like that, but I'm usually pretty safe. Nothing new with Varric?
Need something?
No.
Carry on.
Let's check in on my favourite girl.
And how much did you need?
Wax would do it.
Is there any way you could get by with?
If you only have 6, why did you ask how much I needed?
Moron.
Can I get you anything?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
She's even making noise without playing an instrument. How cool is this? This is obviously the instrumental. She's saving her voice for tonight's performance. I might have to look. I'm not talking to Sarah. Sorry, I can't do it.
I hear the refugees are doing much better now. The Inquisition has saved many lives.
It does. The Inquisition is a force for good and change. And me getting rich.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
I don't know
In their
if
blood
the
the
Carriadon
makers
can
will
get
be
you that
rooted.
many things up.
Did that get finished? Wow, that finished quick. I thought that was going to take hours. I should have had more faith in my agents. Of course they tracked down Provident, who has sought shelter from the Mage Templar conflict in a wealthy Navaran patron. We provided a brief description of Bianca and Provident adapted the design for a leaf spring stabilizer to suit one of her stocks. How many stocks does she have? We're also able to secure his original designs for us to use in our own siege engines. That's pretty cool. Have you got my money yet? A route through the frostbacks. That's better. You're getting better at this gold thing. Oh, this was the 3-hour one. I'm sending Liliana on this one. Because she was there when the hero of Ferelden found the sacred ashes. It's her people, and I want to keep this in-house. Of all the things that we're doing, I want to keep this in-house.
Let's see what we have.
So Liliana's gonna go. She's also going to do the blades of the Hisarin. Hisarin? Hisarin. Secure route through the Frostbacks. We explored the fallow mire after you cleared the place out. I stumbled on an old road that leads westward to the Frostbacks. If it's cleaned up, you could use it to shave weeks off a journey through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing. Harding. We could move troops east to west without risking the mountains. Let's keep this road for our soldiers. They can repair it. Merchants will give a great deal for this route. They'd reward us handsomely for the location. An unknown road. It would be perfect for our spies if it remains secret. We do a lot of spy stuff. I'm going to go Josephine on this because I do need money.
Let us begin.
And she's promising us lots of money. That will do. Hey Pan, how we doing? Nice to see you. Did anyone expect me today? You mean the stream? I put a thing out. Quests. I still haven't got enough coin to do that. You're still telling me not to do this, aren't you? So... that's the mages. Recommended levels 4 to 7, I'm level 11. No, choosing the Templars will make it impossible to work with the mages. Choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Right, okay. Hi Ivan, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I mean, that is a big choice. You do the shards quest in increments. If it's something to give us loot, is it better to just wait and do it all later though? So the loot that it gives us is better, or is loot and equipment in this fixed level? Otherwise we're picking a side. And I don't know if I'm ready to... I mean, I obviously have to pick a side. I don't know if I have enough information to pick a side yet.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
It's all fixed. Okay. It makes sense, because I feel like the enemies would be fixed regardless.
The chantry isn't supporting us.
I told you that it was complicated. Without the divine...
You've come from educating your nephews about good animated movies. I've never seen the original Transformers. I'm not really a Transformers fan. But the animated stuff was better than the actual movies.
Go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own.
Oh, we can upgrade potions. Increases healing amount by 50. Yeah, we'll have that. Oh, it just happens? It's not a timed thing? It's on YouTube now, is it? Interesting. Oh, 25 isn't much. We may as well be using this stuff. Oh, you can give it life ward as well. That's pretty cool. And what? We don't have any tonics, do we? Tears of the Dead. The next 3 hits inflict poison on the target. Oh, I don't want to mess around with crap like that. Jar of bees. Summons a swarm of bees at the target location for 30 seconds. The swarm attacks the first enemy that comes near it for 163 damage per second for 15 seconds. The target affected by the swarm has a 10% chance every second to become panicked. I'm not surprised. Spread sticky fire at a target location, causing 46 burn every second to enemies inside fire. To enemies. It's always enemies, isn't it? Friendly fire isn't on this difficulty. Fire remains for 30 seconds. I do like that. That's pretty strong. It does need more damage. What about the bees? The bees does... I don't want to use bees as a weapon. Increases duration, so it would run for a whole extra 30 seconds, making it a minute. Yeah, Jar of Bees does sound amazing. But I don't want to throw bees at people. It's just weird. If it was a jar of wasps, I'd be okay, but the bees are going to die. Every time the guy gets stung, that's a dead bee. It's not good for the bee population. Jar of wasps. I'd be happy to use wasps as warfare. I'm going to take the duration. So that now burns for 60 seconds, and it's a big area, so that's pretty cool.
Tell Segret he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Problems?
You're back. And in one piece.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Okay.
Farewell.
Hello.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I want to... Oh, what's that? I don't want to go back to Val Royale. I need the lockpick thing to get that, so I can't do that. We could go to the hinterlands and do... Oh, we need to find another landmark? We could try and get the hinterlands done. Maybe go see that dragon? Oh, mind you, I don't think the Storm Coast is open yet, is it? We'll go here. Blackwall, Cassandra, and Varric. We should be fine in this area. This is like the training area, so... Didn't find the amulet, but I'm guessing it's behind the locked doors that we couldn't open. Because I need another PowerPoint. And we'll be going back at some point anyway, so it's not a problem. Come on. I know you don't want to go back to the hinterlands, but we've got to do it. For Blackwall. And there's probably going to be bears around, isn't there?
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Good find.
I'm glad we brought him along. Let's pop over to the next one. Leave the ram alone. We don't need any more ram meat for the time being. Oh, it's going to be in there, is it? Actually, we just used a load of herbs to level up our potions, didn't we? So I should really be getting some. It's those treaties right there. Maps of the Deep Road.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Are you going to let me go down the... There's more? I want to be in there. Well, there's a ladder, so I've probably got to climb up the wall or something, have I? Yeah, it's that way. Minor fetch quests are a great way to boost companion approval. Yeah, I mean, companion stuff we'll always do. How did we not get this last time we were here? Rock armor recipe. That's a potion, right? That's pretty cool. Right, excellent. I mean, we probably could do Storm Coast. Obsidian. Yeah, I need to figure out where to get obsidian from. I want to do that as well. Let's try and get some of these quests out of the way. Where is it? That's the dragon, isn't it? The dragon is that way. So actually, what we should be doing is doing these bits here, if we can. We see what level they are. And if we can finish off this little bit down here, then we just have the dragon area. Dragon's level 12. I'm still not going after him right now. But I'm going to have to call it there, guys, because my voice is... Well, my throat, my neck, my vocal cords are absolutely killing me. So I'm going to save it there. No streams tomorrow. Because Saturday's my day off, my fixed solid day off. I'm going to have to do a bit of recording, but it is going to be a day to just rest my voice. We will be back with Dungeons of Hinterberg on Sunday, 4 PM UK time. Stream is already up. And Dragon Age Inquisition will be back Monday night at 9 PM UK time. And the schedule that we have in place, provided my voice holds and I don't push it too much, is going to be where we're at the minute. And the games will change, but hopefully I can keep these times and these days, and that's how we're going to work it. Just to get you guys into a rhythm and get me into a rhythm, and you guys know when I'm going to be live is how I kind of want to play it. And that repetition is good for YouTube as well. So this is kind of where we're at. Hopefully we'll get some new stuff in that I didn't know. There's some new games I'm going to do for pre-recorded stuff. Obviously we've got The Witcher 2 going on and the end of Gears Tactics in the next couple of days as well. But yeah, we're making good progress. The next thing that we need to do, and I think the reason why I'm ending it here, is because we have a choice to make that is going to define our game and where we go next. And I don't want to do that and then have to go. So we'll probably start with a couple of quests in the hinterlands, and then we'll go make the big story choices next time on Monday, is the plan. But have a great weekend, folks. Thank you all for being here. Pan, Mike, Ivan, thanks for dropping by. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so thank you, welcome. Critical, if you're still here, thanks for dropping by. Catherine, I hope everything gets sorted and you're not stuck in A&E forever. And Mark, nice to see you. Welcome home. Geek as well, if you're still here, thank you for dropping in. We've got a nice little group coming back, and you guys keep me company in chat with all the tips and things, and yeah, it's good. It's really helpful, and it's helping me push on with the game. I don't know if I would have got this far into playing it without you guys keeping me company. And certainly if I was streaming it, I probably would have turned it off again. But I am enjoying it, we're getting into it, we're going to start pushing the story forward. There's a lot more to come from Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'll see you all in the next one.